Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. It's time for another quick post-match review of the Cardiff Palace game. Final score finished, Cardiff 2, Palace 3. Really good away day, but more importantly, Cardiff City are unfortunately relegated to the Championship with that defeat. Brighton stay up by the skin of their teeth. We tried our best to give Brighton the goals and the points that they needed, but Cardiff's finishing was all over the shop in that second half, and they go down unfortunately. But on the upside, of course, you always love it when your team wins. Really big 3 points, and that means now we've gone past last season's total. Last season we got 44 points. We're now on 46 points with a game still to play. So fantastic stuff there. Everyone was saying how poor this season's been, and it kind of just shows, you know, we think it's been a really poor season in general, or a really what's the word? Not really an inspiring season, a really lackluster season when you look at the sort of squad we had put together in the summer, and then Batshuayi coming in January, and but then you look at it and you realise we're 2 points better off than last season with a game to go. So it kind of sums it up really, how crazy these things are when you think you're doing poorly but you're not actually doing that bad. But anyway, the quick review of the game. First off, we battered them. I can't believe how open Cardiff were. I know they needed to win. I know they needed to go at us, needed to get the goals as well, if anything, to help with the goal difference, but mainly just to get the win. But they were so open. The gaps in between the midfield and defence were... It's like the bloody Grand Canyon, some of those gaps, and we just found a lot of space and a lot of time in possession. Don't get me wrong, first 5-10 minutes, obviously they hit the post Cardiff, and it was a really strong start from them, and it looked like it could be a long afternoon, long evening. But after the first 5 minutes, when we got into the game, got a foot on the ball, it was all very easy, and we just, for once, we dominated possession and we actually created chances with it, which has been our problem whenever we've had a lot of the ball this season or in previous seasons. Lovely opening goal from Zaha. Zaha first half ripped them apart. Second half he was quite quiet, I thought, and had some good chances 1-on-1, didn't quite pay off, but first half he ripped them to shreds in my opinion, and rightfully so. Was man of the match. Him or Wan-Bissaka I think were fantastic. Kind of sums up the two best players I thought on the day, both being linked with moves away in the summer, and they're both our best players. Just goes to show there. But Will, lovely finish, cut inside onto his right foot from the left, dribbled across to face a goal, put it a reverse shot into the far corner. Etheridge no chance. Then obviously a fluke goal after that, the cross in from Cardiff a few minutes later. Kelly got there ahead of Guaita and poked it past him for an own goal. I think that was Kelly trying to give Brighton a bit of a scare, a bit of a wobble, try and give a chance to Cardiff there. Wasn't to be. In the end, we ended up sorting ourselves out. The dominance continued. That was the only real chance after obviously hitting the post in the first few minutes that Cardiff really had in the first half. Went on to continue to dominate possession, create chances. Lovely save from Etheridge from a Batshuayi header. And that moment, actually, with the Batshuayi header came after the second goal. Just skimmed past that. Batshuayi, lovely team goal, lovely worked move. Quite lucky with the assist, a deflected pass from Ayew, but he managed to get to Batshuayi in the end, and he rifled it top corner, and it was a lovely team goal there. It was a lovely move, lovely finish from Batshuayi, and then, as I said, could have made it 3-1 straight after with a lovely header, and it was a fantastic save from Etheridge, a player that I think Cardiff will struggle to keep this season. He's one of the few players in that Cardiff side who I think could go to a Prem team next season, maybe a newly promoted side. Second half continued pretty much. It was a scrappy start to the second half, kind of like how it was in the first half, but we kind of continued to dominate the possession. Most of the chances fell away in that first early stage, but then nothing much to talk of, and then Cardiff started having a number of chances, really good chances as well. They hit the post. Guaita made a fantastic save, 1-on-1 with Zaha. There was a clearance off the line by MacArthur. This was all a string of chances, and one of those has got to go in. You know, if you're going to stay up, you need 3 points. You have to score 2 goals in the second half. One of those at least has to go in, and then it's a different game. Wasn't to be. It summed up Cardiff season, if dare I say it. You know, their lack of finishing, lack of accuracy in the final third. we end up going up the other end, scoring a fantastic goal from Townsend, similar to Zaha's in the first half, cut inside onto his stronger left foot, rifled it into the reverse shot, rifled into the far corner, hit the post, just crept in, and that was it. 3-1, that was it. Cardiff ended up getting a second, a lovely finish from Reed. Some really good finishes in this game, to be fair. Bobby Reed's another one that I think could go to a Prem team next season. Again, more likely to be a newly promoted team. I think he's one that has the quality to stay at a Premier League club. Lovely finish, and some lovely finishes I said in this game, but it was too little too late. Final score finish, Palace 3, Cardiff 2. Another away win for us. Probably got the second best away record in 2019. Ridiculous. If we had a half decent home form, we'd be in Europe right now. But onwards and upwards, beating our tally of points from last season. Let's just see what happens next season now, or last game of the season, up the Palace.